Okay, what's going on, Libras? This is your bonus reading. I'm reading for you guys for the weekend up until the 14th. I'm doing a Celtic cross style for y'all. See what's going on in Libra's world for the weekend. Hey guys, my name is Rachel Stebbins Navy, aka Villagio Strega, for those of you who do not know me or wish to follow me on Facebook. I am a Vermonter, craftswoman, Renaissance woman, if you will. Who reads tarot and has been reading tarot for going on 30 years now. And I kind of flex my artistic muscles here as well. But just to let you guys know, I'm doing a shamanic journey work course here on February 27th, as well as doing a free workshop for learning to read tarot, like the basic fundamentals for anybody that's interested. Again, you can follow me on Facebook. You can message me there. You'll see the post certainly for the both the tarot and the journey workshops. So that's really my foundation, is the shamanism, the neo-shamanism, journey work, etc. So that said, Libra, that's available to you. And hey guys, keep in mind this is a general reading, will not resonate for everyone, but if it does, certainly take what does and leave the rest. So I'm getting a real good picture, good flow to this here, Libra, by the looks of things already. You know, some readings it's kind of like you got to dig a little bit, but this is looking very very upfront, very clear, okay, and very positive for you all. So especially when it comes to this weekend. Let's see what we got. Okay, here we go. Your challenges and the subject. The subject is kind of like where you're at in life, what's really pertinent to the moment. And keep in mind, guys, if there's major arcana versus minor arcana, major arcana is like that major thing going on versus minor arcana, which is kind of like the day-to-day stuff. So you're starting out, the subject is you, of course, looking towards the future. Perhaps something new is happening in your life where you need to pause, reflect. This is the Page of Swords, of course. That's why I'm saying new. But Page of Swords energy is someone who kind of gathers their thoughts here. I'll give you a little bit of a different angle here so you can see kind of what's going on. Someone who's gathering their thoughts, really contemplating things, very mindful of things as they embark or they prepare to set out on a new journey. So he's taking a moment just to kind of sit and think and survey things as they're happening. What's challenging you? Well, some of you Libras may find it difficult to kind of get out of your own head, your own thoughts. You may be struggling with kind of like a stuck energy, a self-doubting energy. Can I do this, etc. But really, the problem is in your own head. And of course you can. Of course you can unstuck yourself. Of course you can. You don't have to doubt yourself. You don't have to worry so much with this Eight of Swords energy. This is what's crossing you, what your challenge is. You're feeling like, can I really move forward? Can I really do this? Perhaps. And the answer is yes, of course. You just kind of got to get out of your own headspace with it. Your goal or your destiny, well, you're working hard. You're looking to master something. This could be a skill, trade, craft, something along those lines that you've had some practice in, of course. You've been doing it perhaps for a while, but you really want to refine it. You really want to take it to the next level. Others can see how fine-tuned you are with regards to this, and they're appreciative. So it's kind of one of those indications with your goal. You don't give up on something. You've been working hard at it. The mastery in it is going to pay off. The distant past, well, you've had some sort of feeling of abandonment, isolation, aloneness, perhaps. You were feeling left out in the cold with a situation. And indeed, this could have been an actual event, or it could have been a situation that really was your own. It could be referring to some sort of home life situation, some sort of time management thing, perhaps. But Spirit's got your back. Typically, you see this card represented with either a child or an animal or something, kind of nudging this individual to go inside. The sanctuary is right here. So they didn't have to be left out in the cold, for sure. And once they got the nudge, they realized, okay, here it is at hand. That kind of moved you, Libras, into the direction of more of your recent past, which is a slow and steady night. This could have been money coming slowly but surely for you. This could represent an individual, perhaps masculine in energy, where they really took their time with things, or some sort of financial situation, or a tangible thing, such as your home, your finance, your career, your time relating to something, relationship even, really took its slow and steady time with it all to manifest. Again, this knight he's not the fastest moving, he's probably the slowest moving knight in the deck as well. So it took a little bit longer than you were accustomed to. But he inevitably lets go of his ego. He's very generous, very kind, very well grounded, really just wants everybody to be at peace with a situation, be nurtured, and receive the abundance just slowly but surely in its own time. Your near future, well, Libra, some of you could be relocating. This is the Six of Swords energy. Six of Swords is often what happens when, somebody's gone through a lot of emotional stuff. They've been in their thoughts, really. That's what those swords are representing here. And they've all of a sudden found themselves in a position where they needed some help or assistance from others. Indeed, it was a time for them to rest, recover, and receive that assistance for others, so that way they could move forward in a new direction. They're leaving one situation behind in order to kind of like step onto this new uncharted land, or maybe it is someplace familiar, but a new territory. This is why we often refer to this card as the move. Somebody's relocating card. You could be traveling. It could be a vacation of sorts, or you could be traveling to a new land. But this water they cross represents the emotions of life, which is why the recuperation is a factor there. You're crossing some sort of new emotional territory. There's been some, or there will be some assistance for you along the way, help from others as you leave behind one situation and move into the next, move into the new terrain, as it were. I love this one, your new attitude about it all as you're renewing or looking towards the future here, is you've got the Fool card energy, Libras. Fool card is this is where the hero's journey begins, right? Don't really know what to expect, don't really have any plans, even though you're thinking about things here with your subject matter, is again that Page of Swords, kind of looking forward towards the future. Fool card energy is all about excitement, newness, something they've never experienced before. And, making time to stop and smell the roses, take it all in, yes, savor every moment. Spirit's got your back, hopefully, so you don't fall off that cliff, so you don't plummet, as it were, in your environment. And this is your energy about it all. You're like, this is something new, I'm open to receiving it. Know that Spirit's got your back with that there, Libras. What is your external influences? You are manifesting. Others are seeing it. You are manifester of your reality, yes. You have all the tools you need. You have everything you need laid out on the table before you. You're alchemizing in a sense, and others are noticing this. They're seeing you produce, seeing you do what you say you're going to do, and seeing how you manifest your future, what you want out of life. Your inner emotions. They're sticking to my velvet. Inner emotions are the Wheel of Fortune. This is about expansion. This is Jupiter energy. Again, you're like, okay, I'm embracing this change. I'm embracing this newness. I'm looking forward. I'm optimistic in a sense. Luck's really on your side with it all, Libras. It's really a beautiful place to be. And again, forward movement, forward expansion. Your outcome, well, of course it's going to be the Chariot, right? Your outcome is looking at the pros and cons of what brought you to this place. It's looking at where you've been, what you've gone through. You could be dealing with a Cancer energy. It's looking at traditions as well. But it's, and this again, this is your major arcana. So this is the major theme of all of this. It's your humble victory. It's, I finally made it. I finally arrived. Again, the Fool card energy was your mentality. So this is along the way. This is you going through that journey and being like, aha, I get it now. Now I'm here. Now, you know, you're reflecting. You're taking a look at the past, Libra. You're wondering, or maybe not wondering, but just reviewing and embracing all the pros and cons that led you to this place. This really is a beautiful win for you. So, that said, Libras, I wish you well. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And please don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Blessed be.